Hi guys, my name is Tess and today I'll be telling you about Down syndrome, what it is and how to identify it, like the physical traits that will help you identify Down syndrome. So Down syndrome is a genetic condition and it's not curable. It also just happens. Like you flip a coin, head, tail, I don't know which one comes first, that's it. There's no formula of Down syndrome happening. So you can say if I eat well or if I drink nice hot drinks and not take cold ones, things like those, there's nothing you can do because it's genetic. Also, it happens when the child has an extra chromosome, extra genetic material on the number 21 chromosome. That means that during conception, the child will get 23 chromosomes from the dad and 23 from the mom. Come together, those are 46. Then during the process of meiosis, mitosis, that's separation and joining, that time the chromosomes number 21 feel like they don't want to be in twos, they want to be in threes. So that's now Down syndrome happens, because chromosomes are supposed to be in a pair, but number 21 decides no, we are going to be three. So that in itself is now Down syndrome, because the chromosome number 21 has gotten additional genetic material. So the outcome of having extra genetic material is that the child will not develop as should be. The intellectual development of this child becomes slow. So they take time to understand or to catch up with us. So you might do, maybe in a class, you say 2 + 2 is 4. I've gotten it instantly, but he or she will take time before they know it's 4, but they'll get there eventually. Yeah, and then they also have low immunity. So that means they are susceptible to various diseases and highly pneumonia. I don't know what happens with pneumonia and Down syndrome, but it's a challenge. So I'll put up a picture of my sister and we'll look at the facial traits that point out that she had Down syndrome. Some of them might not really show, because she also had another condition that was concealing the traits, but it'll do good. So if you look at her eyes, they slant like this, something like this. They call it the Mongolian eye or something like that. But the eye of a child with Down syndrome, they slant upwards. And then the nose form, like me, if you look at my nose, there's a bridge. This bridge exists, this one. But if you look at the picture, hers was a flat one. Her nose was flattened, yes? So I think those are the two traits that are visible as at that pic. She also had a heavy tongue. So she couldn't, when she was up and about, she always used to let her tongue hang out. So she used to be something like this. As in, she always do. I don't know if it was comfortable, but I came to understand later that they have a heavy tongue. So they can't keep it in the mouth. They have to let it out all the time. Other traits to look out for a child who has Down syndrome, they have a low muscle tone. The development, when you are raising your child, even after weaning, it's a parent's expectation that their child will add weight. So you find their muscle tone is low, so they add weight slowly. When they're supposed to be at 8 kgs, they are at 6 kgs. Then you go back to the hospital, they are 8 kgs. Then another time they go back all the way to 5. Yeah, that happens a lot because they also have problems with their digestive system. So that is Down syndrome, and the most obvious traits that will help you diagnose the condition at a glance. And keep up with me for more of this information.